Hello friends, I am Ankit and welcome to my channel. I am here with my daily predictions and analysis for US30 and US100, and today's high at 34,800 is already seen and 14,870 as predicted in my morning global markets forecast. For US30 and US100, I said that for 34,800 should be seen, 14,880, 14,870 should be seen on US30 and US100. I hope you all profited. And between yesterday's cash market analysis for US and today morning's analysis, cumulatively we have given more than 1,000 points. I hope if you have traded as per the levels, definitely you would have profited. Yesterday the high for US30 was at 35 400 500 was given, and on the same other side 35,100 was the level given to short, and expect it to drop till 34 700 and below levels. I hope you all profited there also, and the same with US100 where 14,320 was the target achieved, and the drop below 15,320 and the drop below 15,000 has fetched almost 200 300 points. Now what is going to happen? We are going to look with the help of candlestick charts and indicators. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe and comment, and don't forget to press the bell icon. Let's start the analysis. Also do listen to the commentary. It is very important to listen to the commentary and don't jump and just not jump to and skip towards the levels. At the end of this analysis, I am going to give you the trading levels, but do watch this analysis. See, this is the hourly charts for US100. You can see the lows here trying to give it a support at around 14,600. Very strong support lying at around 14,600 levels. And after this drop, a retracement, higher highs. So looking at this is an hourly chart. You can see higher highs now trying to retrace a bit. You can see this is third consecutive candle on an hourly chart. See bulls trying to retrace it back. This candle also drop and bulls trying to retrace it back. Now opened with the high and now trying to take a drop. How far this could go? The low at around 14,640, 14,650 should be there. If it bounces back from this zone at 14,640, 650, if you see it bouncing from there, reversing the trend, definitely it will try to achieve higher highs where the high at around 14,920 can be seen. It might achieve till there. So if you see it dropping below 14,620, 14,600 zone, definitely if it drops below 14,600, it might in fact achieve 14,500 and 14,440 levels, which are going to be a strong resistance level for any downward move. But till the time it remains above this, probably we might see a rise. That is what is the expectation. On a 2-hour chart, you can see on a 2-hour chart higher highs in the previous candle. It is seen now. In fact, this candle is second consecutive red candle trying to take a drop. Any reversal beyond this zone at 14,780, you can take a long entry. You can expect it to get a resistance at around 14,840, then 14,880, and then 14,920 should be achieved. On the downside, there is a strong support which will come into picture at 670 to 650 zone. If it breaks this zone, yes, it might drop further and farther, so stay cautious till there. And any drop below 14,600, definitely it will drop sharply. That is what it appears. On a 3-hour chart also, it is similar formation. The previous candle almost trying to end in a doji, and now this candle has opened below this. That is what is a worrisome point. But yes, here also if it rises beyond 14,780, 14,800, definitely you can go long for a good long entry, and you can remain long on US100. So here also similar indication on a 4-hour charts, also similar formation. What we saw on a 3-hour chart, we can see on a 4-hour charts also between 14,780 and between 14,650. Don't try to take a position in between these 130 points. Probably below 14,650, you can still expect 14,620, and if it breaks 14,600, definitely there will be a sharper drop. On the flip side, breaking 14,800, definitely we may expect it to rise till towards 14,860, 880, and then 920 levels. Beyond that, 15,000 levels can also be seen. And on the daily charts, you can see that previous candle trying to act bullish but traded with a drop, and lower highs, lower lows is what it has seen. You can see it as an expanding triangle here. The support level coming into picture at 14,500 here, and on the top side 15,200, 300 can provide a stronger resistance. It can in fact rise if it breaks 15,000. Definitely it might try to hit 15,150 and 15,250 zone, probably if it trades beyond 15,000 level. So this is what it appears on the charts. I'll give you the levels, but let's have a look at the indicators. On the Daily charts, if you see the indicators, you will find that there is a resistance coming into picture at 14,950 and 15,000 levels. Any move beyond that will take it towards 15,200. The support coming into picture at 14,500, and DPO is entering into a sell zone. The stochastic is almost trading in an oversold position. Here is the crossover between this red line and black line is going to happen, and from here probably if a red green candle appears, we may see them crossing over again and entering into buy zone, and we can see further green candles in the coming days. And MACD lines are running parallel and are in a sell zone. You can see RSI is comfortable here. Let's have a look at the 4-hour chart. RSI is also almost nearing to the oversold levels there. Look at the 4-hour chart. The resistance coming into picture here at 14,800, and then it will try to directly land towards 14,950 and 15,000 levels. The resistance at 15,100 is a very strong resistance for the day if it tries to rise. DPO is in red, and you can see the stochastic on a 4-hour chart is almost oversold, but yes, this black line is above this red line, hence a probable green candle can be seen. We can expect it to rise sharply beyond 14,800. MACD lines on a 4-hour charts on the sell side. RSI is almost trading at comfortable levels. Let's also have a look at the weekly charts. Today is the last trading day for the week. You can find that the resistance here at 15,800 and then 14,600, trying to trade in between. Also look at the size of the candle. The previous to previous candle is almost now at par with this candle. Because previous candle was a doji, and after this we have seen a good drop. In my weekly analysis, I had shared this analysis with you all that 15,800 should be a strong resistance point, now trying to break there. Now I think 14,600 should be respected today. If it breaks, 14,500 is there on cards, and below which anyway the sky is the limit. But yes, it might try to bounce back. I will expect it to head towards 14,920 and 15,000. In fact, can close above this also. But yes, probable smaller trading zone can be seen. Considering this, let me jump to the levels directly. So considering this, if you want a good entry to go long on US100, I will recommend it at 14,788. You can take a long entry here. The nearest resistance at 14,820 will come into picture. The next target is at 14,860. Then 14,880 till here will get very nearest resistances, and this indicates that the bears might try to take a control till here, but beyond that it will set free towards 14,920, 14,960. Beyond that it will lend to 15,020 and 15,100. So yes, these levels can be seen. If it continues to trade here, probably it might rise till 14,960 at least. On the flip side, breaking 14,670 here, you can try to take a short entry there. Now breaking 14,670, we can expect 14,640 to provide a support for any downward move, then 14,620 to provide a support. Now till the time it trades above 14,640, you can in fact initiate a long entry at 14,640 with a strong stop loss at 14,620 600 zone, below which it might break sharply. So hence it can probably reverse from 14,640 zone, 14,620 zone, and expect it to rise till towards 14,820 860, and in fact 880 920 levels also. On the flip side, breaking 14,580 today, we may see a strong break on US100, where you will get directly 14,500 and then 14,440 levels. So trade accordingly, trade with caution, take your positions accordingly. I'll expect it to rise at least 14,880 and 14,960 levels can be seen, probably breaking this zone. You can take your positions accordingly. Now let's move towards US30. Now US30, this is on the weekly charts. Today is the last trading day for the week. It might try to close with this as the low, and you can see higher highs, higher lows, retracement, and now from here again it might try to retrace probably next week, which can be seen. But again, I think the lows for the day is already seen at 36,450, 36,500 zone. I don't think so it should break below that. It might try to in fact retrace till towards 35,000. That is what is a expectation from weekly charts. On the daily charts, you will find that here also what we saw on US 100 is applicable here also. The low at around 35,450, 34,450 can be seen, and from there it may retrace again strongly, probably taking it towards 35,000, and in fact it can rise till towards 35,200, 300. If it continues to rise beyond that, probably we can expect beyond 35,000 it can rise strongly towards 35,200 to get a close at around 35,000 for the week. Now on a 4-hour charts, let's have a look. On the 4-hour charts, you will find that second consecutive red candle, it is trying to take a drop. Any rise beyond 34,800 will be a good level to go long, and you can expect it to rise. That is what is the expectation from here. If it breaks 34,800, definitely it will rise. At the same time, look at this. So probably till the time it trades below 34,740 today, it can again head towards 34,550 zone, which might provide 570, 550 zone, which might provide a stronger support for the day. Breaking 34,550, we may see it dropping towards 34,450 and below levels towards 34,370. Now, if it trades above 34,740, you can try to initiate a long and expect it to get a resistance. See this previous two candles. See these two candles, previous two candles getting a strong resistance at 34,800. So any rise beyond 34,800 will be a good entry to go long till the time it remains below 34,740. In fact, you can remain short. You can expect probably it might try to hit 34,550 zone, and below that, in fact, it might try to break strongly. Look at the 3-hour charts. It is almost a replica of the previous two candles, symmetrical, same candle. This candle also trying to give it the same formation, and hence 34,500 probably can be seen again before it tries to retrace. Also look at this, it is trading sideways in this zone between 34,400 to 34,800, 34,450 or rather 34,500 to 800. So these 300 points are of concern to us, may trade sideways also. This is one probability. Look at the 2-hour charts, the drop, the higher highs, then probably if it rises from 34,550 levels, any long entry can be good to enter at around 34,550 and probably expect. But this is second red candle, and hence third red candle may also appear, which will take it towards 34,450 and 34,350 levels, and from there it may try to achieve higher highs towards 34,800. And on an hourly charts, this is third consecutive red candle. Here the support coming into picture at 34,600, retracing from here may give a very strong candle. Once it breaks 34,740, may give a very strong candle, which in fact will take it towards 35,000. In fact, can take it towards 35,000 plus level. So a good long entry does exist at around 34,740 for the day. A good short entry does exist at around 34,550 levels today. Now see, the levels to not to trade zone is increasing with time, and you can see the volatility is increasing, and since now 200 300 points doesn't matter at all for any of the specifically US30, it can swing in a fraction of minutes. So take your positions accordingly. But let's have a look at the indicators before I come up with the levels. So look at the indicators on the daily charts. There is a resistance here at around 34,700 and 740 zone. That is why I said once it breaks 34,740, probably it might rise strongly. But this is on the hourly charts. Let's have a look at the 4-hour charts. On the 4-hour charts, you will find that breaking here at 34,740, 70, 80 zone, then it will rise strongly. Probably we might see 34,950 and 35,000, and beyond that 35,200, 180 and 200 zone. This zone can be achieved. This is going to be a stronger resistance zone for any upward move. Now on the downside, there is a support coming into picture at 34,350, 370 levels. Stochastic is almost trading at the oversold levels, but in a buy zone now. The MACD lines are trading parallel and are in a sell zone. The RSI is almost at the bottom. Now look at the daily charts. On the daily charts, you'll find that the strongest resistance for the day is at around 34,500. Probably it tries to, if it tries to rise, and on the downside there is a support coming into picture at 34,350, 370 zone. So let's see whether it breaks or not. But look at the stochastic, oversold here, trying to cross over, and hence probably a green candle can be seen. MACD lines are divergent, extremely divergent. The slopes are running extremely divergent here, and hence a probable indication that it is strongly bearish mode. RSI is at oversold levels, and hence a probable reversal, if not today, next week can be expected. Considering this, let me give you the levels to trade for. Now for the day, if you see it, now you can take a long entry at 34,740 here. The nearest resistance coming into picture at 34,780 as the target. Then 34,820 as the target. Breaking 34,820, it will rise strongly, and you can expect 34,900, 34,970, 35,000, 35,060, and 35,200. 35,200. So you can take your positions accordingly. 35,080 is written here, and you can take your positions accordingly. Any rise beyond 34,740 will be a good level, but strongest move will only be seen, and I will consider this as bullish only after 34,820 is taken. Beyond that, I will remain bullish. I'll expect 35,000 to be on the cards. On the downside, if it breaks 34,570, you can go short here. You can expect 34,500 to provide a very strong support, and then 34,450 to provide a very strong support. If it breaks this 34,450, then 34,370 is on the cards, 34,280 is on the cards, then 34,200 and 34,000 will come into picture. So take your positions accordingly between these 200 points, between 34,570 to 34,740. You have to maintain caution. Let me erase this first. This looks ugly to me, but yes. So 35,8080 is mentioned there. Now if you see any point of time it breaking below 34,450, extremely bearish move. Beyond 34,450, I'll expect it to drop, and 34,820 I'll expect it to rise. I'll expect it to close the week at around 34,800 or 35,000, somewhere in between. It might try to close the week. I think it might try to retrace a bit today, probably, but probable trading range between 34,500 to 34,800 or 35,000 cannot be denied. Almost 500 points of swing today. Take your positions accordingly. Do like, share, subscribe, and comment. Reach out to me for any of your trading or trading related queries. Join my next batch starting first week of February. Invest in yourself, invest in learning. Definitely you can reap the lifelong benefits and profits from this learning. Join my next mentorship batch. Definitely the strategies taught in the batch will help you becoming a proficient trader. So also join my Telegram channel. Thank you very much. Have a great profitable trading day ahead. Thank you.